Okay, guys. I'm gonna get into this relatively quickly tonight because I'm a little bit pressed for time. So yeah, we're gonna do this quite quickly. We've got the rest of the campaign to do, and then I've thanks to Chewie's very generous tip the other day. I've also bought the DLC for this, so I think I might be able to get the first one done, and then I'll save the second one for tomorrow. That's the plan anyway, but plans don't always go how we want them to, so we'll have to see how it goes. Now I think we've only got two quests left. We've got Torgal and Josh's quests left. I'm going to do Josh's first because I think we need to save Best Boys till last.
Ah, Clive.
Let's ask about Origin while we're here.
This is it then, brother.
Our last dance with Ultima awaits. Only the Founder knows what awaits us up there.
Indeed.
But whatever we find, we shall overcome it. It would not do to disappoint our friends. They all believe in you, Clive. They would follow you to the ends of the earth if they could.
You're wrong.
My friends don't follow me. They spur me on. I couldn't have made it this far without them. Nor without you, Joshua. You gave me your blessing and made me your shield. Without you, I don't know how I would have even survived. Even when we were apart, you were always with me, and I trust you'll be with me now until the end.
Of course.
Whenever that may be. Someone is gonna fucking die. One of the main characters is gonna die.
Wrong? And don't say nothing.
I don't know which one though.
It's not nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will, or something akin to it.
His will? How and where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but would you join me?
Of course.
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I am ready to leave when you are.
Okay, where are we going? Tabor.
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
There's only about 10
Cyril.
seconds, mate.
You found a letter from Father.
Yes, I have it here. If you would do us the honor, my lord.
Okay. My beloved sons, I know that I ask much of you in this coming war, but I see no other way to secure a future for our duchy and our family. Yet even should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back Drake's breath, the threat of the Blight still looms, and only with all of Rosaria's striving as one might, we at last overcome it. I have made plans to see us through, but such are the obstacles that stand in our way. It should likely fall to you to continue my work. I know that you have the strength, the courage, and the will to do so. This shall be an arduous inheritance, and so I offer you another, that you might be reminded of the love and the faith that I hold for both of you, your father.
An inheritance?
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, your grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the blight spreading ever more widely across the twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides, those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
'Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will
Where's that
and
gone?
arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril.
Bloody glass is dying at
Shall we then?
a bad moment. Who could it be? Archduke Elwyn's testament. Cyril's guest. We'll read these afterwards.
My lord, your grace. I hardly recognize you. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress. But with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see.
Oh, good.
We do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
I'm sure we could batter it.
The griffin your father meant to slay is currently nesting in Titan's Wake, not far from here. Slay it in his stead, and claim the Heartstone that he could not.
Right, what we got here? Lord Cyril, acolytes stationed across Valisthea reported a curious change in the primeval structures we have come to refer to as monoliths, following the fall of Drake's tail and the change in the skies. Allow me to present the preliminary findings of our archaeologians. That's one of those words that I find difficult to say. Investigations into those monoliths most near at hand. We were able to visually confirm the activation of the structure in the northern reaches of the Velcroy, but a sandstorm forced our temporary retreat. We'll make a second attempt when the wind stops. In Dracos Deep, our team was able to make direct contact with the monolith. However, no further change was observed upon touching its surface, nor upon dealing it several stout blows with both fist and blade. Whatever the purpose of its activation, it would appear to be other than that of the defensive echoes we have encountered among previous relics of the fallen and their predecessors. We shall continue our investigations both of the monoliths proper and of any historical writings that might refer to them, and inform your lordship forthwith should they produce any discoveries of note. May the phoenix's flame burn ever in your heart.
The Undying are not the only secret fellowship in this realm, you know. There are others, each working for their own ends. Why, not so very long ago, a society committed to discovering how one might cast magics without a catalyst was found to be operating throughout Valisthea. They were denounced as heretics, rooted out, and driven from our shores, never to be seen again.
Well, that sounds like it's a reference to something, don't you think? Further discoveries from our acolyte ensconced within the recently displaced mountain dwellers' remote settlement. The diminutive tribe's main village appears to be in receipt of regular deliveries of supplies from Hugo Kupka's Men of the Rock. On inquiring with the locals, it became apparent that they have the deepest respect for the one they call Lord Kupka. Whether he has merely bought their loyalty or if there is some deeper connection between the tribe and the Titan remains unclear. Lots of info.
Titan's Way is to the south of here. But we must not be hasty. The good lady has been disappointed once already.
How close are we talking? Fairly close. Hopefully we can batter this pretty easily.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
I'd be shocked if we have any major trouble. Famous last words.
Eyes peeled, Joshua.
There it is. Simurg.
There it is. For House Rosfield. Okay. Too slow.
Ow. Can't see what's going on. See how low we can get it. Not bad. Whiffed it. And again. It's not the best thing to fight to try and build this up, really. I'll have to do it on some other enemy. The Heartstone. Griffins suffer something akin to the crystal's curse, their flesh slowly turning to stone over a lifetime of channeling ether. Unlike bearers, however, the effect is far more gradual and limited to a sac around their hearts. The slow progress of petrification resulting in the formation of a gemstone of rare beauty. We've got 2 of them. 1 for each of us.
It's the Heartstone.
I expect Lady Godotha will know.
Back we go. I wonder if this gives us like some kind of accessory. Maybe.
Thank the Founder you were safe. The Griffin is slain then?
And the Heartstone claimed.
Yes. This radiant luster, like frozen flame, it is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Godotha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith. The armbands are complete.
Quick work.
Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms, only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Godotha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
My duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that His Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us, for giving my service meaning.
The Founder's Grasp.
I remain your faithful servant, my lord.
I always think it's a shame when you get these kind of accessories. It's like, oh, this is like the most special accessory of all time, and then it's going to be like dog shit compared to most of the other ones. Oh, it actually gives more health than the Ouroboros one. Fashioned after those pictured adorning the wrists of the mythical founder in ancient engravings, Archduke Elwin intended to gift these bands to his beloved sons upon their coming of age. They might serve to remind them of the unbreakable bonds that they share as proud scions of the ducal line, and the unwavering devotion that would be required to see their duty done. The question is 18 health better than 3 defense? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think it is it? Not really. What a lovely present, though.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff. Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay father a visit?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it, for it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
I don't know if we've... have I found this grave yet by accident? I actually don't know if I have. Hero's Bluff. I don't think I have been here, actually. This is where we see his face appear in the clouds like Mufasa in The Lion King or something.
Run like the wind.
My sons!
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
Save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies, of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
Yeah, no, I don't think I have been down here.
It's just back there.
I have not.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
He's going to talk to him. The ghost.
We won't lay you down.
Onward then.
Onward. To the end.
I'm pretty sure he's dead,
And
Shiaki,
to
yeah.
a new beginning.
Like, very dead. How you doing, man? That was quite a nice little quest, though. Like most of these final quests. Rusted battle helm. Archduke Elwin's helm worn during his victorious campaign to quell the Northern Uprising. War is coming, my boy. We must make ready. Joining hands with Joshua. Joshua has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. Oh, damn. I should have done that first. It would have been more useful. What's it actually say? In loving memory of His Grace the Most Righteous Elwin Rosfield, Archduke of Rosaria, conqueror of the Northern Territories, shield against the scourge of the Southern Seas, defender of the flame of the Phoenix, who kept his light burning throughout the long winter of his slumber. Now you sleep, but your flame burns still. It's a nice little grave. I mean, if I tell you, it's... I mean, we're right at the end of the game, Chiaki. Like, there's going to be spoilers. That's all I'll say. Depends if that bothers you or not. What do we get here? The Arete Stone. Is it an appearance thing? Oh yeah, so with the DLC, we've got the Buster Sword. And and Cortana. I don't know what this is from, but it's... Can you hear the car outside? Oh, luckily the mic doesn't pick it up. Probably when I'm speaking, though. Yeah, I'm not sure what the Cortana's from. Obviously, the Buster Sword. How does that look? It looks a bit out of place, doesn't it? What does the I keep wanting to say Cortana. The Cortana look like? Yeah, that's kind of massive as well. I'm going to change it back to what we had before. I like the look of Ragnarok. Right, let's go and see the boy, shall we? See what's up with him.
You will. Lady Karen has seen us.
Pining for something, boy.
It's right, Crow. Don't worry, dude.
What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want my iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he was looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
Smart dog. Or wolf.
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Where to then, Torgal?
Where are we going? Follow Torgal. I like the sort of grumpy old lady that's really secretly really nice cliche. Let me talk to you.
All right, Torgal. Where are you taking me? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless... you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria. Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
What if he's buried something somewhere, maybe? Port Isolde. Where is this again? Oh, right, yeah, I know where we are. I think. Ah, yes, no, I do. Yeah. I should have just looked left, and I would have realised.
It's still here. After all these years. A lot smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold a third.
If you're sure, we won't be long. Hop in, boy.
I wonder if the other quests would have been would have had those like extra scenes there if we had Josh with us.
This place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on.
Oh, interesting. So is this a unique area just for Torgal's quest?
Race you there? I bet I could still beat you.
He gets his own little tree house. I mean, it's not really a tree house, really, is it? It's like a fucking tree mansion.
Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
Oh,
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting.
he's a good
Let's
boy.
take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
What a good boy.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right, all right. I'm coming.
Can we go back in the treehouse? I was gonna say. I don't know about you guys, but like a treehouse like this would have been the dream as a child. Always had a want for one back in the day.
I think I know where we're going.
We're going to be able to see the castle from here. Looks like it.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Oh, I want a frost wolf. Charred sparring sword. Clive's old sparring sword salvaged by a faithful friend in the aftermath of the Iron Blood invasion 18 winters past. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. We've got Cavill's Fang. Increases Torgal's attack potency. That is interesting. Even a legendary king surrounded by the realm's greatest knights and blessed by the very heavens would have found himself hard-pressed to unite the warring tribes of ancient Valesthea. Fortunately, he had the help of his fine and trusty hound, Cavill. That might be worth equipping, potentially. Because actually Torgal does alright damage.
Sorry for the wait. We're ready.
Yeah, let's have a look at that. Oh yeah, attributes-wise as well. How do you get Torgal's pedigree thing up? Torgal pedigree. Yeah, I don't know. Someone's saying it's linked to level. Some people are saying that it's something to do with you having to have like a higher level, so it'd be like a new game plus thing. The Cavill's Fang as well. Fang. Yeah, let's have a look then. So yeah, what you were saying about earlier about probably waiting for the trilogy to be out before bringing them to Xbox would possibly be better to bring them all out at once. Whether they think of it that way is another thing. I haven't physically switched chat, Crow, by the way. It's just for that one screen because I think it looks better if it looks like I'm looking towards the chat. The chat is still the same side for me. Yeah, I think it'd be weird to release the trilogy like the first two parts now. I don't know. It's not necessarily weird. They could do it. I just hope we should get a physical release of it. They did a release of Intergrade and like an Ultimate Rebirth edition or something, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. No, I didn't physically move chat, no. Yeah, just seeing if this... Yeah, if this Cavil's Fang actually works. No, apparently not. We won't use that then. I think we'll just keep the XP gain on for now. Yeah, no, not physically. Okay, I think that might be it. I think we're good for the final boss. Oh wait, have we got something else here? Priceless. Of course, it's unlocked another quest. Oh yeah, we've got the missives as well to have a look at. This is one of those games where you think you're finished and then like, nope, we've got one more thing for you. To be fair, there's I think there's two more items I need for my collection, and one of them's from the icon gates. Yes, we've got rusted battle helm and the charred sparring sword. All right, what we got? A fine hound. The two of you have been together for what probably feels like a lifetime now, but there's still a lot you have to learn about that hound of yours. Aye, he'd step in front of a bloody raging behemoth if it meant protecting you, but that don't mean you should take it for granted. At the end of the day, he's a hound, and sometimes he just wants someone to pat his head and rub his belly and give him a handful of Kupo nuts. You do good to remember that. I will look after him, don't worry. The wages of fate. Do you remember what you told me that night at Phoenix Gate? That while the fate of Rosaria sits on my shoulders, the fate of its dominance sits upon yours. But are we not both dominants of fire? Does not the flame of our forebears burn in both our hearts? Should I not protect you as you have protected me? You have chosen to be my shield. Now let me choose to be yours. Is this not what our father wanted? What Sid wanted? To cast aside fate and forge our own paths. Grant me this, Clive. Let me be your strength, Joshua. I don't have iTunes installed on my PC, Checky, no. How come? I think, by the sounds of it, this seems to be the last quest, I think. Maybe. Though her icon brought her much suffering, the loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her heart, and we would be poor friends indeed if we not seek to lighten that burden, even but only a fraction, before we depart for the skies. I would speak on this more in private. Okay.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
I mean, she is our girlfriend. Well, she's basically our girlfriend, isn't she?
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. is not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive? I can't say my travels ever took me back to Man's Hill. I'm curious to see how it has fared.
Which audio quality does it improve, Chiaki? Okay, well, oh, it's literally right there. Like the game audio or the mic audio?
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's going to be one solitary one left.
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
Well, do you just have to install iTunes and then it becomes an option? Nice view here. Back to the backyard, the hideaway rather.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Crow, I'm not sure, man. I need to reread it, I think.
Say what you will. Lady Karen's
This garden's looking pretty nice now.
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept a record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilerfeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Yeah, if you could, Chiaki, that'd be good. I'd rather not install iTunes if possible, because I won't use it.
The winds that blow across the Royal Meadows from
That'd be
Oilerfeist Bay are strong indeed.
helpful.
Strong enough for snow daisies, it seems.
Right, up to here. Yeah, it's going to be as close, isn't it?
And how might I help the garrison today?
Then again, I don't think the audio sounds bad though, does it? Of course, yeah.
things didn't fight like men.
Let's get Ambrosia out. I'm sure we'll have to fight something up here.
Fly, Ambrosia.
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
Oh, there you are. Whoops.
You seen them?
I thought I was on something else there. I thought I was on that.
Flowers. Our friends.
Just build up Zantetsuken while we're here. There we go. Very nice. Hello, Mole. How was work?
What do you see, boy? Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Let's try.
Should probably take him out in one go, I think. Nice. See, Torgal does alright damage. Yeah, he does alright, doesn't he? Alright, we're not quite going to get to level 50 here. But I think Chewy was saying it's level 25 is the max level on base game.
That was harder than I expected. But Founder, it was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
Back to Jill. Yeah, how was work, Mol? Ah, cheers, Crow.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, You and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Priceless. Do, 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 do. I keep getting this song wrong.
There's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
I'll have you, Crow, yeah. I was going to buy some for Friday, assuming it actually comes out on Friday.
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you. Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped, so lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
Oh, look at Torgal.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
This is a nice scene, guys. Do not ruin it.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
Aww.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
Aww. They better get a fucking happy ending. I will not be happy.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Nice. I'm guessing the flower crown is the collectible here. Snow daisy garland, a fragrant diadem, handwoven by Jill from flowers picked on the shores of Olifiest Bay. Olifiest Bay? I forget how he said it now. Nice. And Shiva's kiss. Song of winter, autumn gone from frosted lips, oblivion. Reduces diamond dust cooldown by 7.5 seconds. I still don't think that's enough, really. Jill has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. There you go. A new questline, Echoes of the Fallen, is now available by speaking with Karen at her stall in the Hideaway. And a new questline, The Rising Tide, is now available by inspecting the reading table in Clive's hideaway chambers. So you have to do everything. Oh, does that mean we've got Jill instead of Josh now? So you have to do everything before you are able to unlock the DLC. Okay, let's just go back to the hideaway very briefly, just to see if anything else is there. See, I knew that someone would ruin the moment. Right, so yeah, Echoes of the Fallen is the shorter of the two. Might be able to do that after this. Not going to unlock this other one just yet. Yeah, right. Of course you wouldn't. I wonder what the last item is on here. Yes, we've got Snow Daisy Garland. Yeah, Wall of Memories. What is the last item? F16 Wall of Memories. Yeah, so yeah, it's the Circle of Malice is the last one. You have to complete all of the trials found in every chronolith, which I can't be asked to do. Okay, and then reading table, unmarked, and the greatest gift. There you go. Feels like a lifetime ago. It was a lifetime ago. That afternoon on Man's Hill was our very first adventure, but somehow I knew even then that it would not be our last. I will never forget that day, and the simple fact that you have not either fills my heart with a joy so fierce I cannot describe it. Since the moment we first met, you have always been an important part of me, the half that makes me whole. When times are darkest, you are my light. When I am lost, you are my guiding star. You are just what I need. You are all that I need. You are the greatest gift, Jill. Ah, Jill. I feel the same. Either the instigator or the one with the best ping. One of the two.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
I guess we could get some elixirs.
It'd better all be here.
Might as well. The last elixir. Is it the easiest elixir to procure? No, but it is the last one you will ever need. Upon knockout, automatically restores all HP, fills limit gauge, and increases attack power by 10% and defense by 30%. Sure.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. Is that all?
Let's have that, shall we? I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, you don't even need to equip it. That's cool. I add to shortcuts. Is that how you do it? There you go. Right, okay. Right, okay, guys, this is it. We are making our way to the end of the game. Origins, Central Valisthea. Awoken from its slumber beneath the foundations of Twinside, this corrupted construct now looms over the Twins, its form a bruise on the very heavens. Here we go.
Make sure you do this time. Oh, and while you're at it... Clive, if you see me dad up there, tell him we were right to leave his legacy with you.
Tell him he'll be in the front row. There's no way he'd miss this. Well, behave yourself, Mitt.
We'll see.
Even Dion gets a hug.
So, you're in charge now, Gav.
And what does Taya have to say about that? Come back before she finds out, eh?
Thank you, Yote. I'm sorry.
Your Grace, I shall pray for your safe return.
That's kind of you. But you should pray he took his medicine. I didn't spend all night grinding herbs for his lordship to leave them on his nightstand. Again.
You needn't fear, Lady Taya. And thank you.
See that your brother comes back in one piece. Or, at most, two. Any more and you can heal him yourself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, there's nothing to say that hasn't already been said. But that's never stopped me before, so just you do what needs doing. And don't worry about us.
We'll do our best, Uncle.
That'll be well.
If that is all? Not quite. Jill.
It's time, isn't it?
It is. Take care of him. And you. You take care of her too, boy.
Don't forget, Clive. We all choose our own path. Believe in yours. I do.
I'll be back. I promise. I love you, Jill.
Oh.
I know.
All right, Han Solo.
I love you too.
Okay, there you go.
Now, we have a god to kill.
Huge death flags for Clive there, but I'm hoping that he's going to come back. I'm okay. Well, yeah, good day. Just relaxed today. Nice and relaxed.
Here they come. Hold on, Joshua. Already am.
Could you have made a way in at the top rather than the bottom? The hammer looks awesome in this.
So, this is Origin.
A far cry from heaven.
Where it all began. Where it all begins. Our ark. Your architect.
There you are.
It was here that we slumbered. Here that we waited for centuries, clinging to our decrepit shell, for fear that we might have need of it once again. But you have come at last. And now we shall be truly complete.
Well, there's 3 of us and 1 of him. Let's make it count.
Dominance. We will show you what it means to suffer.
It's Ifrit versus Ifrit. We're going straight in here. We're not doing a lot to him, are we? This is not going well at all. music is fucking incredible. Fucking hell. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? I don't think so.
Had you only surrendered, this unpleasantness could have been avoided.
We got one of his wings. He's copying us.
We have you.
Damn, did think Dion was going to get taken out. Someone catch him. Oh no, he's fucked. Dion is done.
Clive! Clive! No. Thank the Founder.
I think we need a bit of a rest.
Did I mention you look terrible?
That makes two of us.
Oh, I'll be alright.
And Dion. take my hand.
I told you, I'll be...
Come on.
It's getting worse.
Thank you.
Press on.
Always.
What are you two talking about? In the core. That's not even really letting me look to the left here.
I'm sorry about Dion.
Don't be. Please. He did what he had to do.
And it's time we did the same.
None of your business, sir. Alright? I won't ask.
Should we stop?
Because of the cough. No, I think we're past that, Clive.
I suppose we are.
That light, so cold. So empty. We're close, aren't we?
It seems that way. But I don't want to think what could be waiting for us in there.
Then think instead of those waiting for us at home.
Is this like another mother crystal? Always use an organ for final boss music.
Clive.
They can't be.
But they are. This is the Nexus. A wellspring of life. Yours and ours. As we watch the world stumble slowly to its dark end, it was here we pledged a new beginning. And now, with the ether we have harvested, I shall raise my kin from their eternal slumber, that together we may usher in a new age of reason.
This was never about creation, only self-preservation. You condemned an entire world so that you alone might escape death.
Alone. Him. Alone. Clive. I think I understand. He...
They sacrificed their flesh to become beating hearts of crystal that pumped the land's lifeblood from the depths of the earth unto this very chamber. And thus would they labor still, long after their work was done, had you not set them free.
You meant for us to destroy the mother crystals. It's what you wanted all along.
You have our gratitude, Mythos. In this you have served us well, You have both served us well. Welcome home, brother.
Uh-oh.
I thought it was me, but it wasn't my grasp that grew weaker. It was theirs that grew stronger.
Joshua! No!
And now we can become one.
This can't be good, can it?
Clive. Don't speak. Shh. The one possessed of the destructive flames of Ifrit and the healing flames of the Phoenix. This, I once believed, would be Ultima's true form. But I was wrong. I see it now. Why you will never become Ultima's vessel.
I don't care. Just hold on.
Listen to me, Clive. You remember the murals? People once knew that Ultima was their god. That he created them. And they worshipped him, prayed to him, looked to him for guidance. In vain. In vain. For he did not listen, did not acknowledge our will, and so we strayed from his path to forge one of our own. So absorbed was he in his own desires, so driven by his own will alone, that he shunned the one thing that could have made him truly powerful. Faith. The same faith people now place in you. Faith that you will fulfill their dream, Sid's dream, of creating a better world for us. Faith that you will follow in Father's footsteps and save those who need saving most. Faith that you will answer Jill's plea to save yourself. The difference is, Clive, that you chose to listen, and that is what has steeled our bonds. Bonds that helped you stand firm when Ultima's pull was at its strongest. His power may be absolute, but so is ours. And so will yours be. With my light in your heart, not even a god might stop us.
Joshua! Don't do it, you'll...
Enough, Clive. My body is too far gone. If the wound does not take me, the curse will. I have always been proud to call you my shield. But now, it is the world that needs you. Thank you, Clive, for being my brother.
Look at me, Joshua.
Open your eyes! Open your eyes, Damien! Why did you do this? Joshua! Joshua!
Wow, what a scene.
And thus does the final piece fall into place. The incantation primed, but one task remains. To empty the vessel.
He's still with you, Clive.
You're still here. With me to the end.
Even now, you would deny the inevitable.
As we always have. And always will. On this, my sword, I swear, to shield the Firebird's flame forevermore.
Hell yeah. Whoa, okay. Damn it.
Too slow. Let's try.
Stop dodging, you bitch. This music is gonna be crazy, isn't it? How do I dodge that one? Sup, Rocky?
centuries have I waited for this moment. This moment in which I might revel in my creation, only to find it profaned and surrounded. It must be cleansed. Unexpected. How is it that your will yet endures?
Because it's not so easily broken.
But it can be broken. And I shall see it so. For such is my will.
Try it.
Can I even dodge that? Ah, he does 3 now.
Behold.
Nice try.
Here we go. Ah, I haven't got the right level of Zantetsuken. Damn.
Know your place.
Nice try.
Bear with me.
Ah, missed the last one. Okay, you just have to get out of the middle for that.
Brave. Why? What latent force feeds these flames? I sense more here than mere will. Is this Logos? Have you truly become free? No, I forbid it. You are not a god. You are but flesh and bone. You are not one of us.
Oh, it's getting salty. Now we're getting our icon fight. Proper
I
one.
created you, all of you. And what is mine to destroy.
Once, perhaps. But we are no longer yours. Our flames are our own, and they burn as one!
Here we go.
Have you learned nothing? Damned is the slave who would turn the spirit upon his master.
music's getting crazy, dudes. The Rapture. Oh my god. It's hard to tell what's even going on here. There we go.
Enough! With fire shall fire be repaid.
Oh shit. This can't be good. $40. I'm guessing that's going to be an instant death if he manages to cast it. It's going to be close. Oh, it's starting to crack. I think we got it. Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot you could aim that. I assume you can't dodge that. It's nearly done. For this form, anyway.
No. My will is inviolable. Something is wrong.
You're afraid. You always have been.
Because
The
you're
moment the
alone.
Blight exposed what you were. Weak. You conceived us to prove otherwise. But the result shook you to the core. For in us you saw yourself. And realized we had the potential to be more than you could ever be. And so you turned your back on your creation. Your back on the world. Like the coward you are.
You think you know me? You know nothing, Logos. Nothing.
Final phase? Oh, great.
Bathed in light, I stand above you, my rebirth complete.
Ultimalius.
And you, for your defiance, shall pay the proper price. An eternity of anguish.
Anguish. Pain. Suffering. You have known none of these. But we have. So we know what they grant. They bring us together. And that makes us strong.
Thunder roar! My will be done.
A lot of stuff to dodge here.
Nice try. Petulant child.
Oh shit, he's got some of the icon abilities.
Nice try.
Oh, get fucked! Whoa. Okay. Oh shit, that's yeah, that's the claw ability. Oh damn, I haven't got Zantetsuken built up again. Keeps getting rid of it between phases. Two can play that game.
How weird, Clive!
We're gonna get all our friends talking to us. We get Sid talking. This is so sick.
Earth unyielding.
Titan!
Give him hell, Clive!
You cannot have this power.
That's so cool.
It is not yours to take.
Oh, yes. I thought it didn't reach him there. Sorry about not talking a lot, guys. I'm just kind of taking this in. Yeah, he doesn't want to give me a chance, does he? Alright, we should be good now, I think. Beaker, thanks for the raid. I'm halfway through the last boss fight, so I'll have to get to you afterwards. Sorry. I hope you're well though, Beaker. Thank you for the raid. Oh man, this is so sick. Come on, Dion.
That's my boy!
As Byron.
Ice unfeeling.
Fever!
Together!
Darkness unending. Odin.
sons.
Oh, that's so good.
No, mine is the altar at which you pray. Mine are the eyes that look down upon you all.
And yet still you cannot see. You are no better than us. We are one and the same.
The fucking music keeps getting better. How? This song on my playlist. Let's try and get him down here. Can I do anything? Just keep dodging. Ah, you bastard. Damn. This, I might do it here. Not quite. Almost. Josh, you gonna help us out, man?
With me, Phoenix. Forevermore. So sure of your place atop the world, you You refuse to acknowledge those below. You chose to remain alone. And so you shunned the one thing that could have made you stronger.
Us.
Pushed away the hands that could have raised you higher.
I do not need you, you or anyone.
And that is where we are different. I could not have made it here on my own. I carry with me the hopes and dreams of my brothers, my sisters. And it is they who will give me the strength to end your reign.
I cannot end. I am the end.
Get him, Clive.
The world you seek is but a fantasy.
A Final Fantasy?
The only fantasy here is yours. And we shall be its final witness.
Kind of.
I said, it's over!
Oh shit, alright. Wow. That's the strongest attack in the game is Clive's punch. Wow, what a... Jesus, what a fight that was. That was incredible.
Tell me, what do you imagine will befall this world now that you have gained your precious freedom?
I honestly don't know. But I doubt it will be pretty. A sorry tale of sin and suffering, hardship and pain.
And it was for this that you fought so fiercely? Why?
It's who we are. We fight. We survive. We endure. We don't need a reason. We are imperfect creatures. When we stumble, we reach for a shoulder to lean on. When we fall, we stand back up. We see the horizon, ever out of reach, and still we march on. Certain the answers lie just beyond it, because that is our way.
My congratulations. Relish this victory, knowing that you have but delayed the inevitable. Your world is already dead. May you enjoy an eternity on its blackened husk.
Can he bring Josh back from the dead? I mean, he's got the power of a god now. Surely he can do it. Suddenly baby. There you go.
It seems Ultima's power was too great for this vessel all along. But while I have it,
Oh no, does that mean Clive's dying as well?
perhaps I can use it to set things right. And see Ultima's legacy. Bearers, dominance, crystals, magic, consigned to the flames. Even if it means the end of me. These are our terms.
Does this mean we're not gonna... Hang on, who's that? Is that Clive? It's Clive. Is this real? This isn't like heaven or something, is it? No, he's fucking turning to stone, isn't he? Looked like his hand was turning to stone a little bit there. Oh, fuck's sake! Oh, this sucks.
Can you see it there? Jill.
Now the baby's gonna be born.
Aren't you the most...
They're gonna name it Clive.
He is, isn't he? What are you gonna call him?
Let me see, let me see. Oh, read little one. Got a smile for your Uncle Gav.
Not so loud, you burp.
What? I was only...
Shh, you're scaring him.
It's all right.
A sky of scattered tears, 1,000 years apart. Should they fade, I will not be afraid of the dark.
If you need a rest, I can take it.
I'll hold you to that.
The world's yours now. Yours to do with as you please. That's what Sid wanted. That's what they both wanted.
But he made a promise to Jill. Come on, Clive.
Did our journey end?
Just have a stone hand. That's fine. Just deal with it. Oh no, there's got to be more. There has to be more at the end, surely. It can't be how it ends, surely. Oh my god. Game knows how to pull your heartstrings. I think it's the music that does it for me, though. The music in these kind of situations always gets me, and the music in this is so superb. Just before I forget, I need to ban someone, don't I? Where was it? There it is. Luckily, it's easy to ban them because... Oh, the account's been suspended already. So pointless. Oh. What an incredible ending to this game. But as it stands, it's very bittersweet. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm kind of hoping there's going to be another little bit at the end which shows him just walking back. So we didn't see him turn to stone, although it's probably just going to show us with him on the beach in, like, turn to stone or something. Ah. Yeah, so good, man. What did you guys think of the game? What you saw? Thanks, Beaker. Beaker, thanks for the raid again, by the way. It's very kind. Sorry, you called me at like literally the worst time. Let's give Beaker a shout out. How have you been, Beaker? Oh shit, playing the last story. That's a bit of a deep cut. I suppose you caught me at the best time in terms of being able to see the cool fight. Yeah, last story's a deep cut. Are you doing it actually on the Wii, or are you emulating it? So imagine that's quite hard to capture now, isn't it? Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed watching it. Oh, with HD textures, nice. That's kind of what I want to do if I ever get around to doing like any of these Wii games. So they look a bit soft otherwise, don't they? Like you want to upscale them to like 1080p or whatever. Yeah, I do. I wonder if they'll do a remaster at some point. Like those, that kind of like trio of Wii games. They could definitely do them as remasters, couldn't they? Oh, they did it as Xenoblades. What was it? It was Last Story and Pandora's Tower, wasn't it? Was the other one. So they've redone Xenoblade, but I mean, obviously Xenoblade's a bit of a bigger franchise, isn't it? So it kind of made sense for them to bring that forward. But yeah, hopefully they'll do it. They're due a remaster, considering they came out it's well over a decade now, isn't it? I've still got them though. I haven't played Pandora's Tower Last Story, but Xenoblade I did. It was very good. I'd be shocked, Beaker, if we don't see it at some point in the future. You'll just see it come up on a Nintendo Direct at some point, I reckon. What else have you been playing, Beaker? You been, you just been mainlining Last Story at the moment? No, I'll get on to my thoughts about this game after we get back to the title screen again. After we've got through the credits. Yeah, man, this music though. You know what I feel about the music already. So good. I'm just gonna snack on a little bit of shortbread here. Did I cry? I nearly did. I was having to keep it in. I actually didn't. No, I haven't watched the Nintendo Direct yet. I know the general gist of what they showed. Wait. There wasn't a Nintendo Direct today, was there? You mean the one from like the other week? No, yeah. I got spoiled on it before I managed to get home, so I didn't bother. That's the problem. If I get spoilers for it, there's no point in reacting to it. So it's not a surprise anymore. Yeah, so by all means, watch away. I wonder if you'll see Ibs' name in here somewhere. Oh, the DLC announcement. I think I sent that to you as well, didn't I? Did I want the OST? How do you mean, Crow? This music sounds kind of like Castle of Cagliostro, if anyone's seen that. It's one of the Lupin the Third films. Oh, the boss fight song. Oh yeah, no, not specifically, dude. I'm gonna comb through the OST though, and I'll pick out the songs. I want to make kind of a. It's gonna take me a while because my current playlist took me fucking ages to make, but I'd like to make a general game music playlist as well. I just need to work out what I'm allowed to use because some of the stuff gets copyright claimed. I mean, there's hundreds of like non-Sega songs which are really good. I'd probably keep the Sega playlist for like the actual street, the channel. But then if I'm like playing a game where I can have my own playlist, I'd like to have one that's more of a general music one, if possible. I think I need to kind of like boil my playlist down a little bit more as well, because it's a wee bit long. It's like 13 or 1400 songs at the moment. And that's not even every song that I want on it yet. Still got the DLC mole. So Chewy so graciously gave me a tip to buy it. So we're gonna do the DLC. I've just got to work out if I've got enough time to do the first one now. I think the first one's quite short. The second one's like a proper DLC. Translators. Do the actual QAs not actually get listed on here, or are they under a different part? It's always amazing how many people actually work on these games. There's Ibs. You'd be in there somewhere. Yeah, I've grabbed the DLC. Yeah, DLC is downloaded and ready to go. Chewy was saying the first DLC's like around an hour, but the second one's like a full like 8 to 9 if you do all of it. Which it's me, so I probably will. It'd be rude not to see all of it, wouldn't it? Just gonna put the fan on, it's getting a bit warm. I need to get myself in a game credits that isn't just the Kickstarter thing. I want to actually I want to take part in the making of a game. You're under a blanket? Oh, it's warm in here. It's because it's got the PC and the console on though, and the door is closed. It is rather warm. But no, yeah, I'd love to get into the credits. I'd love to help to make a game. Wait, Platinum was involved? I didn't know Platinum was involved. They did character modelling, environment design. That's interesting. I think Luminous is part of Square, isn't it? I want to say. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, Crow. That was the plan. I think we're getting to the end here. Basically, I only want to do it if I can finish it before anime night. Ah, this song, dude. Seriously? That's so nice. I could have been a voice actor for this game. Just like a background character. Yeah, it's just a lovely rendition of this theme. Really, really nice. I saw all your innuendo, by the way. In the corner of my eye. Distracting me while I was trying to save the fucking world. Little bastards. It wasn't going in my head, to be honest. I was too busy looking at the screen and marveling at what was happening on it. Gonna have to put you guys on the naughty step. Sony being involved with this kind of says a bit about why they've got this exclusive on the consoles. You're lucky we didn't make you go blind. I just would have ignored it. I'm honestly tempted to just take the blind one away. Yeah, I would have totally ignored that if you'd done that. You guys are terrible. I take it it's probably gonna close out the credits with a banger, right? Music-wise. I'm gonna have to time you guys out. Oh, this will probably be the last song, wouldn't it? So you get like all these like little companies where like just one or two people contribute. Da da da. Oh, actually, this is in like alphabetical order, isn't it? I've just realised. So there's going to be fucking loads of these. Jeez. How many people is this? This must be like nearly 1,000 people that have worked on this game in some form. Who's scaring everyone else off from the chatting? You guys. It's like, no, it's only for us. No one else is allowed. A lot of companies with digital in their name. I don't like skipping credits, just in case this is your first time here. I like to let them play out. This is the song for me, I think. This song was so good. Like this being the first song you hear in the game is like crazy to me. I think it's down as... Oh, what was it called again? It's the Phoenix song, but it's got a proper name as well. I forget the name of it. That singing's in English, by the way. I forget what the actual lyrics are, but they're actually singing in English there. I would have assumed it was like Latin or something. I can't pick out lyrics for normal songs, let alone operatic ones. I had this song, like the first time I heard this song, I had it stuck in my head for like the next week afterwards. It's so good. Oh, there you go. Mol's got the lyrics. Or some of them. I can see what you mean, Crow. Thing is that song's kind of a bit more evil sounding. This one sounds like it's for a good guy. This bit, dude, holy shit, it's so good. It's so good, so good. Away, that's the name of the song. I've like deliberately stayed away from the music because I didn't want to spoil myself on any of it. Plus, there's usually spoilers in the music titles as well for some of these things. Beaker, I don't know if you're still here. I assume you must. Yeah, did you play this game then? I don't think I ever saw you stream it. Yeah, 16. Or did you do it off stream? I take it you enjoyed it as well? Off stream, yeah. Toggle's great. There's a lot of really like fun characters in this game. Like as characters you wouldn't think would have big parts, like Karen, for example, but they just grow to like all of them. Yeah, they are, aren't they? They're a spectacle. The music is perfect, basically. Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, Sid died a little bit too early, I think. You know, if he got like halfway through or something, that would have made... I think that would have been better. But I guess it gives Clive the time to kind of grow into his role as well, if it's a bit earlier on. So I can see what they're going for there. I kind of want to hear what it sounds like in Japanese now. Like, listen to this music. It's crazy. It's so good. I think this is like, there might be one or two, but this might be one of those games with like a perfect soundtrack. I can't remember any bad ones at all. Yeah, Mid was cool. It didn't click that she was Sid's daughter until like about an hour or two after she appeared. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back through the OST and pick out my favourites for the playlist. I think the thing is, a lot of like songs like work in the context of the game, but don't necessarily work by themselves. I'm playing on PS5, Beaker. It's not out on PC until the 17th, I think. I think the demo's out now. Oh, thanks for the stretch, Crow. Oh dear. Yeah, I think it's the 17th, I want to say. Oh no, Mol, I don't think they, not the I didn't mean like Away the song. I meant just the voice cast in general. Too many games, too many dates. I don't worry about it, Beaker. Like, I work in a game shop and I can't remember games release dates for games anymore because there's just too many of them. Plus they keep changing as well. You know, every there's always delays for games now, isn't there? So I don't tend to remember. Okay, please give me some kind of happy ending here. Does this mean the blight's gone? Is this... Please be Jill and Clive's kids, please.
Oh. Every time.
Will you light it?
Yes, Mother.
Well, that's not Jill, so... Oh, is this gonna... He's gonna have the...
Come on.
Yeah, is he gonna have the flames?
An icon.
Icon? Have you been reading that silly story again? Magic belongs in fairy tales, and fairy tales don't boil kettles. You see? Well done. Now, be a good lad, and play with your brother until supper.
Come on, hurry. Hurry.
Oh, baby dog.
Right. Right, let's play the saint in the secretary. No, I don't want to be Madu. What do you want to play then? War of the Icons! Again?
That's they wrote a book about him.
Did I get to be Ifrit? Right, I'm the older brother. Because Bahamut says so.
Okay, so I guess we get a happy ending in terms of the world has been fixed. Where one journey ends. Yeah. Are they talking about doing a New Game Plus? I guess. Yeah. Okay, Final Fantasy mode is available. Increase enemy strength, increase player level cap, new gear and items, mode exclusive content. I wonder what actual mode exclusive content they've got. They've got like bonus fights or something? Oh, yeah, I've got the DLC, Beaker. I might be doing one of them in a minute. I think Echoes of the Fallen's a bit of a shorter one, so I was gonna do that one potentially. Right, to cap off my thoughts of the game, it's very good. Very, very good. I think the, like, graphically, voice acting wise, music, The fighting is all excellent. The combat engine took a bit of time to get used to. I think it took a bit of time for it to kind of fully unwrap itself. At the beginning, it was almost a bit too simple. But I guess it would be, wouldn't it? They don't want to like overload you with a complicated fighting system. But yeah, that was good. I really like that. I think I've said enough about the music throughout this entire playthrough for you to know how I feel about that. But like, this is one of the finest soundtracks in, well, probably ever. It's really good, honestly. I liked all the characters. The voice acting was great. It was weird hearing UK voice acting in one of these games. Like, for the whole, nearly the whole cast was from the UK. That kind of made a nice change. Like, who would have ever thought we'd have a Geordie in Final Fantasy? Crazy. But yeah, graphically really nice. Like, the designs are all good. The one thing that this will kind of lead into things that I don't necessarily like as much, but it did a really good job of like providing you with really amazing looking vistas. But it kind of does that by making the game a bit more linear. So there's like a lot of just long paths to go down, isn't there? There's not a lot of open world stuff, really. Which I suppose, depending on how you look at it, is disappointing or is fine. I don't mind either way, but the game did feel a bit like linear at points. I've talked about it a lot through the playthrough as well, but I think the items and the leveling especially feel a bit unsatisfying. I don't really know what you could do about the leveling. The leveling's kind of what it is, but the items just, I feel like if I could play the game, apart from like weapons and stuff, I could play the game without any of the accessories and basically have exactly the same experience. I don't feel like they improved my character a lot. They just felt a little bit lazy. Like, you know, cooldown is decreased, and I think there's one for damage as well, wasn't there? But it was like 3% or something like that. Like, what's 3% going to do to your numbers? You're not going to see any noticeable difference, are you? At the same time, like, I feel like if they made them significantly more, I would have broken the game completely with the build I had. And actually, you don't want especially the icon bosses, you don't want those to finish too quickly, because they're kind of scripted almost. Especially like with the music, how it kind of bleeds into like the next piece. That, yeah, you wouldn't want to do it too quickly. Is there anything else I didn't really like? Not really, honestly. It was pretty much just the the items are the main thing. Because I love a good reason to explore, and there didn't really seem to be any reason in this. Crafting was also like that's a similar problem to the items, so that's just kind of bundled in with that. Like, it kind of felt pointless. But I don't want to end on that. I just want to, like, that's a fantastic game. I think it's really good. I can understand why some people didn't like it, because it wasn't very Final Fantasy. Apart from, you know, some of the like characters and like the icons and stuff, it felt very different to a normal Final Fantasy. But I'd argue that a lot of Final Fantasies feel very different from Final Fantasies. Like, you look at 7, 8, and 9, they're all very different. Apart from being turn-based, they're very different thematically, aren't they? 10, 12, and 13, they're also... I mean, 13's very different. I know people shit on 13 a bit, but I like that. It has got issues, but those games are good. I like pretty much all the Final Fantasies I played, but yeah, this is definitely up there as one of the best ones for me, I think.